Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about his ideas than actually chase after them with full force. While he's organized and polite, he often lacks the drive to push himself up the ladder or take big risks at work. He values comfort and stability more than climbing fast or making bold moves.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he is more likely to quietly withdraw than to lash out or crumble. He won't explode or cause drama, but he might become distant or simply retreat into his shell for a while. He doesn't fall apart, but he also doesn't spring back with fresh energy or bold ideas.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He is polite and gentle with others, so people at work generally find him easy to get along with. He avoids drama and rarely picks fights, preferring to keep things smooth and peaceful. Colleagues might describe him as respectful and calm, someone who doesn't stir up trouble.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he'll quietly feel happy for you rather than jealous or threatened. He isn't focused on chasing his own big success, so your growth won't make him feel small or insecure. He prefers peace and values kindness, so he will want you to feel encouraged, not held back.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is not likely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's not overly concerned with proving himself through money or status, so your higher income won't bruise his ego. You might just notice him getting quieter, not bitter or spiteful.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's quite careful with money and prefers to plan things out instead of spending on impulse. You'll find that he thinks before making purchases and tries to keep everything organized and in order. You can count on him to manage the household budget calmly and responsibly.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He believes in keeping things real and avoids unnecessary risks or flashy displays. His quiet nature means he values comfort and stability over appearance.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is kind and gentle, showing warmth in the way he treats people. While he is careful with money, he is not stingy or cold hearted. He believes in giving, but always in a sensible and balanced way.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He tends to be open and straightforward about money, preferring honest conversations to any kind of secrecy or games. You won't find him hiding bank statements or making decisions behind your back. He believes in keeping things clear so everyone can plan together.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in fairness and kindness, so he's likely to see housework as something both of you should share. He won't expect you to do everything just because you're the woman. You can count on him to help without fuss and to appreciate your efforts as well.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will genuinely take part in chores and childcare, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He believes in working together to keep things smooth at home, so he'll do his share quietly and without drama. You won't have to nag him or worry, he'll just watch while you do all the work.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He's the type who wants to understand your side rather than argue just for the sake of winning. He listens well and doesn't rush into fights or raise his voice. He prefers calm discussions over loud arguments and he tries to keep things gentle between you both.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he is more likely to stay respectful and keep his words gentle. He doesn't explode or lash out with hurtful things and he won't act aggressive. Instead, he may become quieter or pull back, giving himself space to cool down.
Does he have a bad temper?
He is not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. His nature is calm and steady, so anger doesn't bubble up easily for him. Getting along with someone like him doesn't require you to tiptoe around his temper.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is the kind of person who can say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. Blaming others is not his way. He values fairness and would rather admit his mistake calmly than create more trouble. If he hurts you or makes an error, he will listen and try to make things right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He values kindness and fairness, so he won't pressure you or cross lines just to get his way. If you say you're not comfortable with something, he'll listen and give you space without making you feel guilty or ignored. If you draw a line, he will honor it, even if he wishes things were different.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He is not the type to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares deeply about your feelings and understands that everyone has their own needs and times. If you say no, he won't sulk, guilt trip, or take it as a rejection of himself.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to handle private moments with great care and respect. He values your trust and deeply believes in keeping things safe and private between you both. His gentle way means he carries your secrets kindly and protects your dignity.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is steady and loyal, not someone who gets easily distracted by other women. His nature is to value the comfort and trust that come from a committed relationship, so he isn't likely to go looking for excitement or attention elsewhere. He prefers deep connections over casual flirting or chasing new interests.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive or the kind to act jealous, controlling, or suspicious. His personality is calm and secure, so he trusts you and gives you space without constant questions or doubts. You'll find that he values respect and does not want to crowd or smother you.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He looks out for you in gentle and caring ways, but doesn't try to control your choices or limit your freedom. He listens to your wishes and respects your independence.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and believes in sharing the responsibilities. He understands that raising children is not just one person's job, and he will quietly step in to help with daily needs, decisions, and care. When things get tough, he will stand by your side.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and steady, not lose his temper. His way is to listen and guide them gently, rather than yelling or making a big scene. He believes in helping them understand rather than just punishing mistakes.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He respects your choices and understands that you have dreams and needs outside of being a parent. You won't find him expecting you to forget yourself just because you're a mom.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will pretend to support your career now just to ask you to quit after you have a child. He values honesty and treats you as an equal partner. So his support is genuine, not a trick or hidden plan. He understands that being a mother doesn't mean you have to give up your own dreams or work.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with respect and kindness, but his warmth may be gentle and quiet rather than big and expressive. He is naturally polite and makes an effort to be considerate, so your parents will feel welcomed and valued in your home. His caring shows in thoughtful actions and steady support, not just words. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and avoid making the situation worse. He's not the type to explode, shout, or stir up extra drama. Instead, he'll keep his words gentle and try to bring peace to the problem.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He's not the kind of man who will put on a modern front with you, but suddenly expect you to act like a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values fairness and honesty and isn't comfortable with double standards. What he appreciates in you in private, he will continue to respect in public and with his family.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you rather than take sides against you or simply stay out of it. He cares about keeping things peaceful, so he won't jump in to argue or cause a scene, but he also won't leave you feeling alone or unsupported. With him, your feelings and well being will always matter, even during family conflicts.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly follows everything his mother says. While he values respect and peace at home, he understands that your feelings and needs are just as important. Even if he doesn't challenge his mother openly, he will do his best to make sure you feel understood and valued as his partner.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is unlikely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and respects the boundaries of your relationship, keeping sensitive matters between the two of you. If something is troubling him, he may quietly reflect or talk things through with you rather than running to others.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels calm, predictable, and safe. Each day brings gentle routines and quiet support, with little drama or sudden surprises.